boxing. So, in other words, he said, if you're going to move your arm, hit something. That's what he's saying. Don't just be sitting down. So, I didn't grow up around my daddy, but everybody else in my neighborhood, they grew up around their daddies, and so I didn't really know how to fight or nothing like that. So since I didn't know how to fight and stuff when I was a kid, I ain't saying I can't fight now. So somebody might want to try me after this summer. I ain't saying I can't do it now. I'm saying when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I couldn't fight because I ain't know about fight, you know. But my friends, they all knew how to fight because they daddies would take my side. They did all that manly stuff. And so I had a friend, he was 3 years older than me, and I looked up to him. He was like my hero because we got older friends and they hang out with you. They always your heroes. So he hung out with me, didn't have to hang out with me. And so we were walking from school one day. I was in the 1st grade. He was probably in the 3rd grade or something like that. And it was this girl. See, that's why you're going to hate this story right there. It was this girl, and this girl was messing with another girl. And so I ain't know how to fight, so I figured that's their business, you know, that's their business. But my friend, his daddy taught him how to fight, so he said, leave that girl alone. You know, he said, leave that girl alone. So the girl turned around to him and said, what you gonna do about it? And so my friend started, you know, he was doing the shadow boxing thing that his daddy taught him to do. He said, you better leave her alone or it's gonna be me and you. And so he was doing the shadow boxing thing like this. He was all, his jab was straight, you know, he was doing all this. And so that girl started running up to him like this. And she beat him all down. She beat him all down. So I couldn't say nothing. I didn't know how to fight either. So, you know, so I'm just walking, but I'm kind of looking at him because he's my hero. I'm kind of looking at him. And he starts to realize that I'm looking at him trying to figure out what happened. You know, I'm trying to, because you know, you had some stuff, you know, you was all cool and smooth and stuff. So he said to me, she wouldn't fight right. That's what Paul says, your enemy might not fight right, so you can't just be up there shadow boxing. If you're gonna swing, baby, you might as well hit something. If you're gonna swing at the devil, it ain't about your style, it's about your substance. And too many of us try to put style over substance. And so Paul says, I ain't just out here trying to look good. I'm trying to knock the devil out. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, knock. If you got to be in the game anyway, you might as well knock the devil out. You might as well give it all that you got. You might as well give it all that you got. That's why Alicia Keys, now she ain't my favorite singer. I don't know if I'm an Alicia Keys fan. You know, I guess I do like that Falling In Out of Love song. That's a good song. That's a good song, Falling In Out of Love. That song, If I Ain't Got You, that's a good song. That's a pretty good song, If I Ain't Got You. That song where she tried to tell you women that y'all don't have to put up with anything. About woman's word, she said, a good man. See, that's kind of like Anthem. That New York song she sings with Jay-Z, that's a good song. That's a good song. I like. So I guess I might be a Alicia Keys fan. But my favorite Alicia Keys song is she say it's because it's autobiographical. It's when she say she a girl on fire. I love that song. A girl on fire. This is what she say everybody stares as she goes by. I know that's why it's autobiographical, because she used to people looking at her. She says because they can see the flame in her eyes. She said they watch her as she is lighting up the night. But nobody knows that she's a lonely girl and it's a lonely world. But then she says, but she gonna burn, baby burn. Because this girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. And I believe that that's what separates the great ones from the mediocre ones. Which one, even when they gotta walk in loneliness, they still on fire. Even when they gotta face the haters, they still on fire. Even when things take longer than they thought it was gonna take, they still on fire. Even when nobody won't pat them on the back, they still on fire. Even when people try to question their calling, they still on fire. Even when people try to douse them in water, they still on fire. God wants to know when you do said,